Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of MVU Thunderbird Hockey here on Northwest Access TV. I'm Morgan Stanton, joined alongside by Win Parody. We were supposed to have a doubleheader here tonight. We only ended up with one game because of the impending snowstorm, but it's good to be up here with you, Win.
It is. It's going to be a good game tonight, and this does have some bearing on the standings, and I think more probably mentally than anything else. It's MVU has beat this team twice, and as you know, it's hard to beat a team 3 times.
Yes.
And the first two games were real close, so I expect this one to be just as close as the other two were.
Well, Win, 23 degrees as we pulled into the parking lot, but always glad to have both pairs of mittens on me to keep me warm here tonight in Highgate. MVU with an overall record of 8-9, 4-5 in Division II, welcoming in the Milton Yellow Jackets, who are 6-9-1 overall with a 3-6-1 Division II record. Battle of the Barn, as this is both a home game for both of these teams,
yep.
And there's a lot of pride on the line here tonight.
And that's part of what I was talking about. This is a pride game, more mentally maybe than how it determines the standings. I don't know if it would affect the standings that much. But if MVU can say, I beat Milton 3 times, and Milton has beat Harwood. So, all that stuff plays on you when you're going into the playoffs. You think, who am I playing and how are they done? And, if Milton can beat Harwood and we beat Milton, why can't we beat Harwood? And it depends on the game, but
and that should be the mentality every time you hit the ice. We can play with anybody because we've seen this team play with anybody, and they've come back in games and they've led in games. This team, it is really the tale of two teams when we watch this Thunderbird team play. It's what team is going to show up what night, and talking to Coach Brian Fortin ahead of the game, he's like, that's exactly it. It's who's going to show up tonight. If I could get the boys to show up like they did against St. J every night, he goes, we'd be 17-0 right now.
Yeah, and the part where I think they goof off some games is the non-statistical things. Back checking, picking people up, blocking shots, those kinds of plays are what win games. But that's the kind of play these guys, when they're having their off game, that's the kind of thing these guys don't do enough of. So in St. Johnsbury, I thought they did a real good job. They put 5 on the board, but I think the number to look at going toward the playoff is the one that St. Johnsbury put on the board. So if they can keep Milton down, because Milton's got a kid, his name is Keeler, Noah Keeler, one of the top players in the state. And the last time they played, there was under 4 minutes left, and he got in alone on Fournier 3 times. MVU can't afford to do that, because if he does it today, he might score 3 goals. So they got to devise something. They did a good job with him on the back check. The guys were coming back when he was coming down the ice. He's the kind of guy you almost got to play 2 people on him. Because if you have 2 people and he gets the chance to play one and then play the other, he'll beat both of them. But if you can play him 2 guys at once, one guy take him, the other guy take the puck, that's really what you have to do. So we'll see how it goes tonight. But Keeler, his number I think is 13, and he is just a lot of fun to watch. He's worth the price of admission to watch. He is that good.
Well, and we were here. We had a late game the other night. We watched Milton tie, I believe it was Stowe the other night.
Yeah.
Was that who they? Yeah, they tied Stowe here the other night, 3-3. Watching him in the middle of the ice, kind of, the silkiest hands that I've seen in a little bit, and he's able to dangle around defenders, but he's also got a deadly shot from the high slot.
Yeah, and he's a small guy, but maybe that's why he's so shifty. And the obvious thing, well, let's get a body on him. Well, you have to catch him first to get a body on him.
Right.
And he's like trying to hit Sidney Crosby. I don't know if anybody's watched Sidney Crosby play. Crosby never takes a hard check because he always sees it coming, and you might get a piece of him, but you never get really that crushing blow on him. And Keeler's a lot the same way. You don't ever really pace him along the boards because he just knows what's coming. He knows how to move, and he's quick. And he's just an all-around hockey player.
Let's talk about that top line for MVU. Ryan LaRoche, Ian Messier, and Wyatt Belrose. Those 3 have combined in the last 5 games. Ryan LaRoche, 10 goals on the season. He has put together a season that doesn't reflect on the point sheet. You know, he's got 18 points on the season, 10 goals, but he's had a much better season than what the stats show.
He plays both ends of the rink pretty well, and he's one of these shifty guys. We talked about Mesher being a shifty guy. Well, Ryan LaRoche, same thing. Great hands, quick feet. He hits when he can, but he don't carry a lot of weight with him. But I'm sure when Milton looked at MVU, they say, okay, who do we have to stop? You don't want to let their best player beat you. Now, I'm not saying that Ryan LaRoche is your best player, but MVU can certainly say, don't let Keeler beat us. But no, Ryan LaRoche is right up there with the top players in the league, and Belrose is one of these sniper guys, seems to find the open ice. And again, Mesher is, in my opinion, is the most improved player this year for MVU.
Well, before we get the starting lineups, we want to take a moment to thank our community sponsors that make all of our live sports coverage possible. Splish Splash Clean and Clear, Northwestern Rehab Services, Notch Vermont, My Healthy Vermont, JC Image, Union Bank, Stones Auto Repair, St. Albans, East Fairfield, and the Collins Pearly Sports and Fitness Center. We're going to kick it down to ice level for the starting lineups. National Anthem and Drop of the Puck coming up here on Northwest Access TV. Don't go anywhere.
The Milton Yellow Jackets are coached by Brian Perry, assisted by Justin Mansfield and Sylvie Shakes. And now, for your Mrs. Boy Thunderbirds. In goal, number 1, Andrew Fournier. At defense, number 4, Nick Bissett. Also at defense, number 21, Cole Renner. At center, number 22, Ryan LaRoche. At left wing, number 10, Wyatt Belrose. And at right wing, number 6, Ian Messier. The Thunderbirds are coached by Adam Thornton, assisted by Brian Thornton, Jeremy Bushy, and Colin Dior. Tonight's officials are Mike Sawtell and Will Harrison. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask if possible that you please rise and remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Just about set for action here from Highgate. Milton and MVU. First, we're going to go over the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Milton Yellow Jackets, starting on defense will be the freshman Killian Choquette. His defensive partner will be Reese Paye. Starting up front at center ice will be Luke Bushy. His wingers will be Braden Welch, and we already talked about Noah Keeler. He will be starting on right wing. Starting in goal in the Island of Blue paint on the lonely end of the rink will be Ryan Philbrook. On the opposite side for MVU, starting on defense will be the senior Nick Bissett. His defensive partner will be Cole Renadette. Starting up front will be the top line of Ryan LaRoche, Wyatt Belrose, and Ian Messier, the freshman. Again, when you had mentioned him in the pregame, probably MVU's most improved player this season. He has put together a phenomenal season. 5 goals, 6 assists, 11 points on the season as a freshman. That's a heck of a start for him. And on the lonely end of the rink in the island of blue paint will be the freshman Andrew Fournier. He has a 3.94 goals against average and an 87.8 save percentage this season in 16 games. He has played well in most of the games that he's seen, but it's what team shows up. Is the defense going to be in front of him, because he sees a lot of shots?
Yeah, and well, as his goals against average and his save percentage, they've had 3 or 4 blowouts. And if you're playing over 80 game schedule, that ain't no big deal.
Right.
But when you've played 16 games and 3 or 4 of them were blowouts, it adds a lot to it. But he played a very good game against Milton last time. He played Milton a couple weeks ago. He probably played the best game I've seen him play. As I say, Keeler got in on him 3 times in the last 4 minutes and didn't score. And then against St. Johnsbury, he had a real strong game. So we'll have to see what happens.
Well, against MVU sitting in 6th place in Division II, Milton sitting in 8th. MVU in the home whites. Milton will be in the road blue uniforms. We are set for action. Opening face-off taken here by Milton. Keeler has it at center ice, trying to chip it around Messier, but he's got it there. Kicked in over the blue line by Belrose. Offside will be the call. So we'll get our first stoppage of play 9 seconds into this game. Face-off's going to come outside Milton territory.
And Messier got a little bit ahead on that one, but then he fell down, so that didn't help him. But
LaRoche settles in to take the draw against Bushy. Taken here, Belrose into the offensive zone. Milton gaining possession with 14:47 left, first period. Around the outside of his own cage now. Keeler surveys the territory in front of him. Long lead pass, tipped to center ice. That's going to go all the way in. Foot race after this one. Bassett will be the first one there. 14:37 left, first period. Puck on the far side of the ice. MVU trying to clear the zone. LaRoche has it on his stick. Centering pass. Messier through center ice. On the near side of the ice in front of the Milton bench. He's around the outside of Paye. Looking for a centering pass. Paye cutting that one out. Throwing it towards the near side of the ice. Keeler picking it up here. Trying to break out of his own zone. Paye with a backhanded attempt to clear the zone. It's cut off here by Belrose. 14:12 left, first period. Puck on the far side of the ice now. Dennett pinching down from the blue line. Takes a shot. That one just went wide. Held in nicely by Chevalier. Snapshot on goal. That one just went wide as Philbrook got a piece of it. Chevalier, D-to-D pass. Paying a little pitch and catch there with Dennett. Shot from the point. That one's tipped down. Goes into the far corner. 13:51 left, first period. Shot on goal. That hit a body in front. Chevalier on the near side of the ice. Chips that one down low, looking for Gagne. Gagne trying to start the cycle there for MVU. Skating back up towards the blue line. Trying to leave it for Connolly. Battling down low now with Howard. Puck back up to the point. Chevalier dancing along the blue line, cutting towards the center of the ice. Tipped down in front by Gagne. Didn't get a good piece of that one as Milton throws it down the ice. Dennett got a piece of that one, so icing's going to be waved off. 13:24 left, first period. Dennett collecting behind his own net, skating out of his own end with a head full of steam. 13:18 left, first period. Pass to the near side of the ice. Gagne just a little bit offside as Reynolds was just ahead of the play. We'll get another stoppage of play with 13:15 left here in the first period. Faceoff's going to come outside Milton territory.
Yeah, Gagne made a move at the blue line, and that's tough when you're trying to cross the blue line as the puck does, but when he makes a move, you cross in front of him.
Well, and credit to Milton, too. They're stacking the blue line very nicely and not allowing, their strong stick checks at the blue line. It's not allowing MVU to get in cleanly.
Yeah, and that's something they're going to have to adjust to. If they're stacking it there too much, you got to dump it and chase it. Don't try to carry it in past 4 guys like that.
Puck at the blue line. It's nice to see Ben Ledoux back out there in an MVU uniform. White around the outside of his own net. Connects a pass over to Colby Young. Chipped up ahead by Bruzy. Gover has it there. He'll get it down deep with 12:45 left, first period. Chasing in after this one is Stevens. He's backhanding a pass behind his own cage. Looking for an outlet pass now. Taken by Brock Bushy. Bushy losing it there to Bruzy along the bench. Scrum for the puck there as Gover can't get a piece of that one. Tripped up. Arms are going to stay down as going down on that one was Logan Grimes. 12:27 left, first period. Puck on the far side of the ice now. Ledoux skating down from the blue line. Looking out in front. Good pass. On the opposite side as LaRoche was coming off of the bench. Messier now down below the red line. Messier working down low. Centering pass as Belrose was right on the doorstep. 12:12 left, first period. Skating out his own end now is Logan Grimes, the senior, through center ice. In over the blue line. Grimes has it on his stick. He takes a shot. hit a body in front. MVU skating out of their own zone with Carter White. 12 minutes left, first period. Keeler had that momentarily. It's taken away from him. LaRush trying to make a move at center ice, but good stick check there by Noah Keeler prevents him from doing so. LaRush around the outside of his own cage. Keeler playing some good defense. Bushy pinching down from the blue line. Takes a shot that hit a body in front. Doesn't make it down on Fournier. 11:41 left first period. Puck on the near side of the ice now as Messier tried to backhand that one in. Played by Paye out to center ice. Kept in onside here by Messier. Messier on the near side of the ice. Stick handling there at the near face-off dot, taken away by Keeler. Keeler with a 3-on-2 developing. Good job pinching down from the blue line was Nick Bissett. Messier hauled down on the play. Arms are going to stay down as he's slow to get up. Belrose surveying in front of him. Trying to get a pass out to center ice. It's taken here by Choquette. 11-12 left first period. Choquette through center ice and over the blue line. On the near side of the ice, working on Bissett. Choquette still with the puck there. Reverses ice. Puts it back up to the blue line. Now Bushy's going to try to get it down for Milton. 11 minutes left first period. Puck on the far side of the ice now as Milton's trying to gain some offensive pressure here. LaRush throwing it back out to center ice. Collecting back inside his own zone is Brady Stevens. He'll backhand a pass towards neutral ice. It's taken here by Reynolds. Gagne got caught way inside the zone, so offsides will be the call once again with 10:45 left first period.
The very first shift when Keeler had it down below the goal line, Milton had two guys on the other side of the center line. They're trying for the home run pass. Didn't work there, but it might be something for the MVU defense to be aware of if that same situation arises again.
Rock wins that one back. MVU gaining possession in the offensive zone momentarily. Reynolds has it at center ice. Takes a stick check there from Gaudio with 10:34 left first period. MVU at center ice. Gagne trying to feather a pass towards Connolly, but is taken away by Gaudio. Skating up ice now, Grimes in over the blue line on the far side of the ice. Dodges a check there. Grimes trying to stick handle. Looking out in front. Short-sided shot. Fournier equal to the task on that one with 10:16 left first period. MVU breaking out of their own zone. Puck at the far blue line. Connolly takes a bump from Logan. Grimes centering pass. Gagne had it there. Working down low on Bushy. Getting the puck back up top. Dennett dancing towards the center of the ice. Takes a shot. Score!
I think he got tipped.
Goal for MVU. Bo Reynolds going to get his 5th of the season. And MVU with 10:01 left first period. They take a 1-0 lead.
And we've talked about this so many times with AJ playing defense. That's the place for him or not? I feel it is. For that reason right there. He was able to take it off the board, move it to the center of the ice, had time to shoot, put a low shot that Reynolds tipped in. His shots are so accurate. And again, that was a great goal. The goalie couldn't do anything about that.
Reynolds going to get his 5th of the season. That's going to be AJ Dennett's 16th assist for his 22nd point on the campaign, and MVU leads 1-0 just about 5 minutes into this first period. Trying to mount another attack. It's taken away here by Choquette around the outside of his own net with 9:45 left first period. MVU trying to break out of their own zone. Held in there. Skated up ahead now by Tenney. Tenney on the far side of the ice. He'll get that one down deep. Gover around the outside of his own cage with 9.5 minutes left first period. Dennett skating out of his own blue line. Takes a bump there. He's knocked down on the play as Tenney took him out of the play. Chevalier feathering a pass towards the blue line. Gover getting it over. You know, that's hard to say.
Yeah,
Gover getting it over. As Young will get that one down deep. 9:09 left first period. Tenney losing the puck there. Dennett skating down from the blue line. Backhanded shot. That one just went wide. Reynolds trying to set up the offense for MVU. Gets it back up to the point. Held in by Dennett. Dennett with a little bit of space takes a shot. That one went all the way down on Philbrook. As he got a piece of that one, it's going to pop up on top of the net. We'll get another stoppage of play with 8:55 left first period.
Again, a great shot, and all it was a snapshot. No winding up, quick. It's a goalie's nightmare to have a guy back there shooting.
And Philbrook stayed very nicely with that shot. There was a lot of traffic in front of him. Was able to see the puck the whole way and got his blocker. Yeah. Here comes Keeler through center ice. Keeler pushes it just a little bit ahead of himself. Pulled in just a little bit offside as Welch couldn't put the brakes on in time. 8:47 left first period. Face-off will come outside MVU territory.
Ben Ledoux was there and pinched, and he shouldn't have. But he hasn't played in, God, I don't know how long it's been since he played. But with a guy like Keeler, you definitely don't want to try to stop him there.
No. And again, this is something that we've talked about the defenders all season long. Play the man, not the puck.
Yeah.
You watch the puck, he's going to be by you in about 2 seconds. Bushy into the offensive zone on the far side of the ice, looking out in front. Welch had an opportunity at that one. Cut out nicely by Ledoux. He'll chip that one high off the glass towards the blue line. Good pinch at the blue line by Howard. Keeps that one alive for Milton. 8.5 minutes left first period. MVU trying to clear the zone. It's tipped down, so icing will be waved off. It's on Philbrook anyway, so he has to play that one. He'll get that one up towards Bushy. It goes underneath his stick as White starts the offense for MVU. Skating out of his own zone now. Here comes Messier. Messier takes a bump there. Arms are going to stay down as Howard tries to get that one towards the blue line. Welch now through center ice. Welch and Keeler working for Milton. Feathering a pass towards the goal line, looking for Keeler, cutting towards the net. Wasn't able to find him. 8 minutes left, first period. MVU throws that one out into Milton territory. It's gathered here by Killian Choquette around the outside of his own cage, trying to start the breakout for Milton. Keeler at his own blue line, making a move there around Connolly. Keeler still with the puck on his stick, skating in, trying to get that one over to Rock. Rock down in the near corner, takes a shot. Good save by Fournier as he got a piece of that one. Right out in front as Gaudio was on the doorstep. He just pushed that one wide. 7.5 minutes left first period. Gaudio over to Keeler, dancing in front, shot, score! Noah Keeler puts that one 5-hole on Fournier, and just like that, with 7.5 minutes left first period, we are tied at 1.
And that was the same type of play in the last game. He got in on Fournier 3 times, and he tried to go 5-hole every time, and this time it worked.
We were just talking about the mitts of Noah Keeler, and they were on full display there as he just stick-handled into the zone and put it 5-hole on Fournier.
Yeah, and when he went behind the net, 3 guys went after him, and they left the guy alone in front. Guys, he's good, but he ain't that good. He don't need 3 men on him.
When you got to talk about the little offensive sequence before that, as Anthony Gaudio was all alone in front of the net.
That's
too.
what I mean.
He got a shot in front too. Milton. There are no slouches in the offensive zone.
No, as I say, this team beat Harwood, and Harwood is the second best team. Keeler had all 4 goals, but regardless.
Choquette down deep in his own zone, takes a bump there, gets that one over to Grimes. Logan Grimes now makes a move inside his own defensive end. 7 minutes left first period. Grimes, backhanded pass, looking for Brody Rock, gets it back into the zone, gets that one down deep. Foot race after this one. Renanette will be the first one there, battling hard down low with Logan Grimes. 6:50 left first period. Scrum along the backboard, centering pass right in the back of the net as Fournier had that one go off his stick. MVU.
Did that go off a Milton stick or off an MVU stick?
I think it went off a Fournier stick as Brody Rock is going to get the goal for Milton. Just kind of an excuse me goal as he threw that one towards the center of the net.
Yeah, he was
and it went right off a Fournier stick.
Yeah, it could have. I see it going to front, but I was blocked. I almost thought it hit one of the MVU defenseman's stick, but it could have hit the goalie stick. You're going to give up goals like that. I mean,
and that's what you can't hang your head about.
No,
and especially 6:46 left first period. That's something that you cannot hang your head about.
And you can't say, well, I'm going to depend on getting them goals to win a game. No, you get one here, you might not get one for 3 weeks.
Right.
So,
face off at center ice, taken here by Keeler. Good defensive effort by A.J. Dennett as he pushes that one ahead in over the blue line. Dennett on the far side of the ice takes a shot, gloved and held on. By Ryan Philbrook as he got the blocker on that one, able to dead the rebound. If he had not, he had 2 MVU players bearing straight down.
I don't know how you deaden it when it hits your blocker, but he did.
Soft hands.
That's what it is.
Concentration, not strength.
It ain't tar or nothing on his blocker. But
I'm not checking. Bushy chipping that one towards the blue line. Dennett pushing down from the blue line, able to keep it in there for MVU. 6.5 minutes left first period. Puck in the center of the ice is taken here by Brock Bushy. Gets that one over to Keeler, who's on the near side of the ice and over the blue line. Keeler working hard. Good back check by Messier. Cut that opportunity out. Pass off the boards. That's going to miss everybody. Icing will be the call as Belrose couldn't get a piece of that one. 6:13 left first period. Milton leads 2-1.
On that play when Keeler came across the line, he had 2 guys on him. I say, that's almost the way you have to play this man. Don't let him play one guy and then play the other. They can beat both of you at the same time.
And it has to be your forwards attacking him, too, in the defensive end.
Yeah,
you can't have your defenders pinching up because if they get beat, there's nobody behind them.
Right, and if you got 2 defensemen on one side of the ice, I don't know when that's ever been a good idea.
Puck at the blue line. Howard there, D-to-D pass over to Choquette. He takes a shot. That one makes it all the way down on Fournier. He'll make the save. It's back up to the blue line. Taken around here. Choquette pinching down from the blue line on the far side of the ice. Gets a centering pass. Gagne takes it away there for MVU with 5:48 left first period. Gagne through center ice and over the blue line trying to cut towards the center of the ice. It's taken here by Keeler. Keeler around the outside trying to stick handle around Connolly. Still has possession of the puck as he's in over the blue line. Centering pass looking for Choquette. Drop down. Welch takes a shot. Good save by Fournier as he's able to get the pad on that one. Icing waved off. Chasing in after this one is Maxwell Howard. Puck at the blue line. White can't keep that one alive. It's pinched ahead here by Allard. Puck taken away by Gover. Backhanded pass looking for Young inside his own defensive end. Snaps a pass towards center ice. Too hot to handle for Reynolds, and it's pinched right back in by Milton. 5 minutes and 5 seconds left first period. Milton leading 2-1. Keeler in the offensive zone. Takes a bump there. Thrown to the far side of the ice, got hemmed up behind the net, and MVU pinned down deep. Keeler down low, trying to get that one back towards the blue line, pinching down is Bushy. He keeps it alive there. Keeler looking out in front, has it on his backhand, centering pass, pinching down from the blue line, taking a shot was Riley Sweeney. Gloved and held on by Fournier. No rebound given up. 4:43 left first period. We'll get another stoppage of play. Faceoff's going to be inside MVU territory.
The Yellow Jackets are really buzzing in the offensive zone. Everybody's moving. Everybody's in motion. It's easy to lose guys when they do that.
Allard getting that one back up to the point. It's pinched down by Bushy. Tenney has it there on the far side of the ice. Has that puck taken away from him. Skating out on a 3-on-2. Here comes MVU. Bruzy in over the blue line. Taking a shot. That one's just a little bit out in front as Philbrook was able to get a piece of it but wasn't able to cover it up. Tenney on the far side of the ice. 4:22 left first period. Skating out of his own end now is Brock Bushy. Centering pass looking for Sweeney, who's in over the blue line. He'll put that one down deep. Chasing in after this one. Renata will be the first one there. Crunching into the boards. Bodies going flying. Puck free. Slap shot from the point. Hit a body in front. Stevens let that one go. MVU trying to break out of their own zone now with 4 minutes left first period. Puck into the far corner. Renata will be the first one there. Working on Brody Allard. Allard taking the puck away from him. Dancing towards the center of the ice. Allard still has the puck on his stick. Bissett got in the way of his shot. 3:49 left first period.
Boy, when you are that close to the blue line, you have to get it out.
Turnover here as LaRush is into the offensive zone. Backhands that one down into the near corner. King making a play there. Skated out here by Choquette. He still has the puck on his stick. 3-on-2 developing here. Choquette backhanded pass looking for Grimes. Grimes making a move around Dennis. Still has the puck on his stick. Trying to get it towards the front of the net. Still free. MVU coming out of the scrum with the puck. Belrose through center ice and over the blue line on the far side. Taking on 2 Milton defenders. Still has possession of the puck. Puck glued to his stick as he's down into the near corner. 3:10 left first period. Puck at the point. Chevalier trying to get that one over to LaRush. LaRush taking a shot. Good save by Philbrook. Belrose taken out of the play. Arms are going to stay down as Messier gaining possession inside the offensive zone for MVU. 2:56 left first period. LaRush gets that one over to the near side of the ice. Pinching down from the blue line is Chevalier. Leaving it there. Messier has it on his stick. Messier towards the center of the ice. Trying to do it all himself. Took on 3 Milton defenders and loses the puck out to neutral ice. 2:40 left first period. Milton still leading 2-1. Puck at the blue line now. Taken here by Logan Grimes through center ice. Makes a move around Messier. That one's thrown up and out of play. We'll get another stoppage of play with 2:32 left first period.
The backup goalie made that save.
I still don't know if I could have made that save. But again, you know what?
He had choices coming right at him.
I should. I'm telling you, when I played, I should have convinced my parents to buy me goalie equipment because we lost a lot of games and they were very high goal differentials. I would have had a lot of playing time. Puck into the offensive zone for MVU. Thrown out here. Here comes Keeler. Keeler in the offensive zone. Makes a nice move there. Takes a shot. That one was labeled for the upper corner, and it just missed. 2:18 left first period. Puck on the far side of the ice. MVU trying to dig it free. Scrum along the sideboards. Taken here by Welch. Welch losing it there as it's thrown the length of the ice by Gagne. Icing will be the call with 2:07 left first period.
Keeler just demonstrated his hands. If you're an MVU player, do not watch his stick.
Yes.
Because that's what happens. Look right at his chest. Don't even look at his head because his head moves side to side. Look right at his chest.
Welch, Bushy, and Keeler back out there for Milton. Welch took a shot that hit a body in front. 2 minutes left, first period. MVU breaking out of their own zone. Gagne can't get that one as Welch was in the way at center ice. Welch once again hemming the MVU attack. Ledoux pushes it back inside his own zone. Keeler bearing down on him. A 1:48 left, first period. Puck at the blue line. Shot from the blue line from Stevens that hit a body in front. Delayed offside. MVU trying to get into the offensive zone. Icing waved off. Having to play this one is Brock Bushy. He's inside his own zone on the far face-off dot, snapping a pass towards Keeler. Through neutral ice, Keeler still has the puck on his stick. Now he's on the far side of the ice, trying to get that one in the center to Welch. That was cut out nicely. Under 90 seconds left, first period. Bushy towards the center of the ice, gets that one up top now to Brock Bushy, who backhands that one into the near corner. 1:18 left, first period. Gagne around the outside of his own cage, throwing that one towards the far side of the ice. It's held in there by Bushy. Puck down low. Keeler getting it back up top to Brock Bushy now. Dancing along the blue line. Gets it over to Paye. He takes a shot. That one had seeing eyes and went just wide of the post. We're under 60 ticks of the clock left, first period. Welch trying a little baseball play there as he tried to hit that one out of midair. Milton still in the offensive zone. Offside will be the call.
I thought it was offside.
Yeah, it was definitely offside as Brock Bushy just got that one on the bad side of the blue line. 46 seconds left, first period. And MVU had a ton of pressure in the first 5 minutes, but since then it has been all Milton coming down the stretch here in the first period.
Yeah, MVU's had a couple shots lately, but it's one and done kind of thing. The first 4 or 5 minutes, they had some sustained pressure. Now let's see if... almost done with this period. Let's see when they come out the second what happens.
37 seconds left, first period. Puck in the near corner. Gover keeping it alive there for MVU. Shotcat around the outside of his own cage, throwing it towards the far side of the ice. Young holding it in there. Young still working hard on the far side of the ice. Young dancing towards the goal, takes a shot. Philbrook kept the stick on the ice. Puck in the center of the ice as Bruzy's knocked down. Still has the puck on his stick. Turning around, Gover had it on his stick momentarily, but it's taken here by Logan Grimes. He'll pinch that one towards center ice to Gaudio. Under 10 seconds left here, first period. Renadette inside his own zone. 5 seconds left. MVU going to get out of here, down a goal after the first period of play. Again, that first 5 minutes of the period, MVU controlled the play for that entire first 5 minutes.
Yep, and I thought to myself, they really got to get one here because the game goes back and forth. And the team that usually can weather the storm, so to speak, which Milton did, although they did give up one, then it was in, I don't know who deflected it in, Bo Reynolds. But they weathered the storm pretty good, and then they started to take over. And then they were putting the kind of pressure on MVU that MVU was putting on them the first 5 minutes. But I have the shots even at 8-8. So.
Sounds about right. I mean, again, that first 5 minutes, MVU probably had 6 shots on goal.
Yeah. Well, they've had some here, but it's one and done. You know, and the goalies now, usually the first shot don't go in. I mean, if it's just a screenshot or a tip or something, yeah, but goalies are good enough now where if they see the puck, if they don't catch it and stop it and give a rebound, that's the rebound's the one you usually score on, not the initial shot. So what do you do if you're MVU? Well, you say it at every game. You got to get more shots on them. You got to get some traffic in front of it. But I think they can with this. This game reminds me a lot of the game they played a couple weeks ago. It was a very clean game. There was no major penalties or slashing or hooking or hard hits. It was
technical.
It was a pretty free-flowing game, and I think that that bodes well for MVU because I think that they do better in a game like that than when you got a big team that checks closely and as soon as you touch the puck, 3 guys are on you. But I don't know. I don't think 2 goals is going to win this. Both teams are playing pretty well. It's a skating game, so it's pretty entertaining. And as I say, Keeler is he's figured in both of them, I think.
Yeah.
So you got to stop him. The old saying, don't let their best player beat you. Well, he's their best player, so that's the guy you got to stop.
So before we take a break, we want to take a moment to thank our community sponsors that make all of our live sports coverage possible. Splish Splash Clean and Clear, Northwestern Rehab Services, Notch Vermont, My Healthy Vermont, JC Image, Union Bank, Stones Auto Repair, St. Albans and East Fairfield, and the Collins Burley Sports and Fitness Center. And once again, if your business would like to help sponsor all of our live coverage, reach out to Paul Snyder at northwestaccess.tv or call 802-782-8676. We'd also like to take an opportunity to thank Northwestern Counseling and Support Services and the Afterglow Foundation. These two organizations have been working to prevent suicide deaths in our community. If you are concerned about yourself or a loved one, there are people in our community that can help. Reach out to NCSS 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on its confidential emergency services line at 802-524-6554. Then press 1, or you can always call or text 988. One call, one text, or one chat could save a life. After one period of play, Milton leads MVU 2-1. We'll be back with the second period of action right here on Northwest Access TV. Don't go anywhere. We're back live here on Northwest Access TV. If you're just joining us, Milton scored 2 times in the first period. They lead MVU 2-1 as we enter the second period. And when we were just talking about the adjustment that was having to be made mid-season by Coach Adam Fortin, with all the injuries that happened to defenders, dropping A.J. Dennett back to the blue line to play defense has very much worked out for this team.
Yeah, they had 3 defensemen hurt at once, and 3 defensemen is a good number of defensemen to be hurt. So they moved A.J. back, and as I say, A.J. has played some defense. It's not like he's never played there before. And
but it's opened up the ice for this MVU team.
I personally think that's where he can help the team the most, because he has more time to shoot, and he sets people up. He's a great passer, great shooter. And he has room on the blue line to move around, because everybody now, it used to be in the old days, you left your wing on the defenseman. You don't see that very much anymore. Usually everybody packs the house, and you depend on shot blocking from the defense. So AJ has a lot more time to move around up there, and he works himself into the middle of the ice so that if you shoot and it misses the net, it comes back out. If you shoot from the far side and it misses the net, it comes around over here. So I think I wouldn't be surprised to see him continue to play there. I mean, they've got Ben back today, and Carter White has come back, but I see he's still back there. So, and the line seemed to be working out. Until something bad happens, I'd leave him there.
Well, I'd say it was a pretty good defensive effort for MVU in that first period, and a little excuse-me goal at the end by Brody Rock that pushed Milton ahead 2-1, but other than that, it was a very tight game played by MVU. Keeler inside his own zone now, just inside the second period, as Dennett pinches down from the blue line. On the far side of the ice, takes a shot. That one just went wide.
Boy, it might have been 6 inches higher.
Oh, my gosh. And I'm going to tell you, Dennett let that one go, and I'm not sure if Philbrook got a piece of it or if it hit the iron, but either way, it popped straight up in the air.
I think it hit his blocker, and there was about 6-8 inches above his blocker. And I don't know why down here must have been a high stick or something.
14:42 left, second period. Bushy's going to settle in to take the draw against LaRoche. Face-off won by MVU. Dennett whipping the puck to the near side of the ice, looking for Belrose. That goes just out of his reach and is held in by Choquette. Puck thrown up now by Chevalier, kept in by Bushy. Bushy getting it back up to the point. Choquette throwing that one towards the far side of the ice. MVU chipping ahead. In onside is Messier. Messier takes a shot right into the gut of Philbrook, following it up. Another save by Ryan Philbrook as he makes 2 saves back-to-back. And that's MVU's probably their best scoring chance in the game so far.
That rebound dropped right down in front, and again, couldn't quite get a stick on it. But you're not going to score on all your chances. But you just got to keep creating chances, and they've created a couple good ones this period so far. And we're only 45 seconds into it.
Grimes will take the draw in against Reynolds with 14:16 left, second period. MVU winning the draw. Bissett throwing that one wide of target. Puck on the near side of the ice. Held in by White. He'll get that one back down deep. Is gathered here by Brock Bushy. 14:04 left, second period. Bissett taking a shot seen all the way as Reynolds was looking for his second tip of the game. Right out in front. 14 minutes even left, second period, and MVU getting a couple shots on goal.
That was a tremendous screen by Reynolds. I like that screen the best. Not standing in front of the goalie because they'll get so they look around you, but skate in front of him when the shot's coming in.
Turnover here as Brody Rock cuts right back up ice. Sorry to cut you off, Win.
No problem.
Puck right down deep. White takes a shot behind the net as that was a late hit. Could have very well been interference as the puck was gone as he takes another one with 13:38 left, second period. Delayed penalty here.
Boy, Bo Reynolds was right in front.
MVU touched the puck, so I'm wondering if MVU's going to the box. Okay, it's going to be a penalty for Milton.
Roughing.
Logan Grimes going to go 2 minutes for roughing, so we'll see MVU on the power play for the first time. Gagne, LaRoche, and Messier will be the forwards. Dennett and Renadet will be patrolling the blue line on this first power play opportunity for MVU. Messier settling in to take the draw against Bushy. 13:34 left, first period. MVU on the power play. Puck on the near side of the ice. Messier backhanding a pass there, turning it over as Bushy feathers a pass up ice now to Noah Keeler. In over the blue line, Keeler working hard out there, takes a shot. Score! Noah Keeler! Gonna get his second of the game, and it's a shorthanded goal with 13:22 left, second period.
That was a real great shot. Right along the ice, it caught the inside of the post and went in.
You know, and Renadette was back on defense, and he did the right thing. He played good defense on here. He didn't over-pursue. He kept him to the outside, played the body, not the puck. Keeler's just a special player.
Yeah, and, the release. You talk about goal scorers in their release. That's a great release. No words.
Keeler trying to get that one back up ice. MVU still on the power play. 1 minute and 40 seconds left on the Grimes minor. Pass cut out there is Reynolds trying to find a pass at neutral ice. Connolly with a head full of steam. In over the blue line towards the center of the ice. Backhanding a pass. Taken away by Keeler. He's tripped up. Arms are going to stay down. MVU has 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the power play. White chasing in after this one. Keeler bearing down on him. Keeler has the puck there looking out in front. Fournier has to make a save on that one. White skating out of his own zone. White on the power play in over the blue line. On the near side of the ice, drops it there. Belrose has it. Feathering a pass to the far side of the ice. It's cut out neatly. And skated up ice now by Noah Keeler. 12 and a half minutes left. Second period. Keeler around the outside. Takes a trip there. Arms are going to stay down once again.
I can't believe that's not a trip. That was an obvious trip.
Trip or interference or something. That's a penalty all day long. 12-18 left, second period. 40 seconds left on the man advantage for MVU. Fournier going to elect to keep that one in play. Connolly has it there. Passing it off the boards, looking for Dennett at center ice. In over the blue line. Dennett still has the puck on his stick. Near face-off dot. Takes a shot that may have hit a body in front. Goes wide. 12 minutes left, second period. Messier around the outside of the zone. Still has the puck glued to his stick. Looking out in front for Connolly. That one just went wide. Second chance opportunity right out in front. Belrose had an opportunity. Short side. Another shot by MVU. That one's going to go up and out of play. We'll get another stoppage of play with 11:47 left. Second period. 13 seconds on the man advantage for MVU.
So far, Philbrook has played in a great game in goal for Milton. Right there was a good chance for the boys to score, and he held them out. Give him credit.
Face off on the near side of the ice. Rock will settle in to take the draw in against Messier. Again, 13 seconds on the power play for MVU, which has seen a couple shots in the last few seconds. Stalemate off the draw. Rock has it there, pushing it back down deep. Brock Bushy has it behind his own cage, deep inside his own territory. 11:35 left, second period. Fresh out of the box. And to grab this one is Grimes. Backhanded pass over to Gaudio. He throws a weak shot on goal. That one just went wide. Puck still loose down below the red line as Dennett picks it up there on the far side of the ice, trying to get it up to Messier. He's taken out of the play. Big hit there from Brock Bushy, who pinched down from the blue line. Bodies flying all over the ice now with 11:12 left, second period. Turnover at neutral ice. Rock has it there. He'll get it right back down deep for the Yellow Jackets, and it's into the far corner. Chasing in after this one is Dennett. Dennett pinching that one towards the blue line. 3 MVU players getting involved on the far side of the ice as Dennett picks it up at his own blue line. Trying to bake a pass there. It's stolen here by Brock Bushy. He's cutting towards the center of the ice. Shot! Score! Brock Bushy snipes Andrew Fournier on the glove side, and just like that, with 10:52 left, second period, Milton leads 4-1.
Milton's got 3 shots this period, and he scored on 2 of them. Again, excellent location. But should Fournier have been down on that? If he's standing up, that hits him in the shoulder. I don't know. I talk about it all the time. People are sick of hearing me talk about it. But a guy like him in the slot like that with nowhere else to go, you got to be on top of the crease, standing up.
Well, and it's the turnovers at your own blue line that plague you in high school hockey.
And then it did it over here. You don't do it very often, but that time he did.
MVU skating up ice now with Bruzy. Tries to get that one down deep. Not able to do it. Milton right back up ice. Keeler in over the blue line on the far side. Keeler has it there, working on the outside of Ledoux. He takes him out of the play. Good play by Ben Ledoux. 10:26 left, second period. Milton's going to go to the box.
Yep. It's either roughing, I guess. Yeah. Keeler didn't like being hit or rubbed out. And he took his arms and flattened the guy that was there.
Now, with 10:23 left, second period, this is a very important power play for MVU.
Exactly. And they moved the puck around okay in the zone. The problem they had on the last power play, they didn't get in the zone very much. And they got to figure a way to get this puck down and then go to work. But you can't spend a minute and a half of the power play in your own zone or in the neutral zone.
LaRoche going to take the draw against Bushy, winning it there. Messier tried a little backhanded shot. That hit a body in front. Pushed against the backboards now by Brock Bushy with 10:15 left, second period. Messier coming out of the scrum with the puck. He's deep inside Milton territory, trying to feather a pass towards the center of the ice. He's taken here by LaRoche, who's around the outside of the cage. LaRoche on the near side of the ice, looking to start the offense for MVU. Gets it back up top. Gagne now on the far side of the ice, gets it over to Dennett. He takes a shot. That one was labeled for the upper corner and just went wide. Gagne keeping it alive for MVU. 9:55 left, second period. It's chipped up ice by Welch. And all the way down the ice, relieving the pressure for Milton. 1:25 left on the Keeler Minor. 9:45 left, second period. Bernadette down inside his own zone. Messier dropping it off there. Cross ice pass. Gagne in over the blue line. Has the puck on his stick on the far side of the ice with 9:34 left, second period. He'll whip that one towards the near side of the ice. LaRoche is there, keeping it in for MVU. Up top now. Gagne takes a shot that was right down on Philbrook. He got a piece of that one. 9:23 left, second period. Shot towards the net. Dennett let that one go. It popped just on top of the net as MVU getting a couple of good shots on goal here in the first minute of this power play. Messier skating around the outside of the zone. Up top takes a shot. Good save by Philbrook. Another opportunity by Gagne. Philbrook even to the task on that one. No rebound given up. 9:05 left, second period. 42 seconds left on the Keeler Minor.
That's probably the best entrance into the zone on the MVU power play I've seen in a long time. They used everybody. They were shifting. They were moving the puck from side to side. Everybody was moving. They got in there, and they really set up shot. I got them for 10 shots already this period. They haven't scored any goals, but they still got 10 shots.
White at the blue line, looking back door for Colby Young.
Colby Young standing there all alone.
Young back up top. White down low. Cross ice pass, skip pass. Reynolds takes a shot. That one hit a body in front. Milton able to relieve the pressure once again. 8:40 left, second period. 16 seconds left on the power play for MVU. Racing in after this one is Logan Grimes. He's working hard there on Carter White. Got the stick in an awkward spot, but the arms are going to stay down. 8.5 minutes left, second period. MVU trying to skate out of their own zone. 3 seconds left on the man advantage. That should do it for the power play.
No, they got a penalty coming.
Milton's got a delayed penalty once again. White takes a shot. Right short side. Good save by Philbrook as he got the pad on that one. Unbelievable.
Boy, Colby has been snake bit here. The last 3-4 games, he's had some really good chances to score.
Colby Young tried to roof that one just about as close as you could get to the goal. And Philbrook with a sprawling save gets the leg on that one. Oh my gosh, 8:14 left, second period, and this is the effort that you want to see from the Thunderbirds.
Exactly. They had a great power play there. Grimes didn't get called for the first one down here, but when he hooked the second guy, I didn't even see what the penalty was for, but I'm going to guess it's hooking.
So MVU back on the power play, 0 for 2 to this point. Second power play was very useful for MVU. 8:10 left, second period. Puck on top now with Renadette. Feathering a pass over to Gagne. Gagne trying to snap a pass on goal. That was blocked down in front by Choquette. Puck on the near side of the ice. It's banged all the way down by Milton. 8 minutes left, second period. Renadette collecting deep inside his own zone. Pressured by Keeler. He watches him in the center of the ice. Renadette gets that one over to Messier. Wheeling around inside his own defensive end. Messier still has the puck on his stick. Leaving it there for Dennett. Goes through neutral ice with a head full of steam in over the blue line. Offside will be the call as Messier got tangled up at the blue line. So we'll get another stoppage of play with 7:43 left, second period.
That's their breakout. I'm really liking it. You see how they're dropping it back. Keeler peeled off with the first guy that was carrying the puck, dropped it back down to AJ, and he had the center of the ice.
Face off one back by MVU. Renadette chases in after this one. 1:24 left on the Grimes Minor. 7:35 left, second period. MVU breaking out of their own zone. Messier has his pocket picked by Keeler. Keeler without a stick, wasting some time in the defensive end. Gagne feathering a pass over to Messier, who's through center ice. Messier in over the blue line, dropping it off there for Dennett. Dennett takes a shot. That one stayed on the ice the whole time. MVU is going to have
another
penalty called against Milton. So with 1 minute left here in the original minor to Logan Grimes, we're going to get a second penalty. Luke Bushy's going to go 2 minutes. I believe it was a cross-check was the call from center ice. So it's going to be 5-on-3, and MVU has to capitalize here.
Boy, they've had some good chances on the 5-on-4. And, you know, if you're Milton's coach, you got to wonder what's going on. We got a 4-1 lead, and we've just taken 3 penalties in the first 7 minutes of the second period. Don't make any sense.
Reynolds tried to get that one down deep. Big clear there by Brock Bushy as he gets that one down the ice. 7:07 left, second period. Under a minute of 5-on-3 time. MVU breaking out of their own zone. Turnover here. Here comes Keeler in all alone. Keeler shorthanded. Good save by Fournier. Boy, he shouldn't have had to make that save, but they are sure glad he did. 6:50 left, second period. MVU sloppy inside their own defensive end, trying to break out 5-on-3. 30 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Here comes Reynolds with a head full of steam. Reynolds on the near side of the ice. Around the outside of the zone. Reynolds trying to set up shop there, turning the puck over at the red line, dropping it off. Keeler was trying to go through, lost his stick. As stepping up on that one was Bo Reynolds. 6.5 minutes left, second period. MVU with 10 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Turning it over, here comes Keeler. Keeler inside the zone. Wheeling around, chased there. Young coming out of the puck. And again, Noah Keeler playing some good defense at neutral ice.
I can't understand how they can't find this guy. When this guy is near you, you do not handle the puck around him. I mean, it's as simple as that. And they've given him at least 3 on this 5-on-3 chances.
Reynolds backhanding a pass into the zone. That's cut out neatly by Milton. They'll clear the puck down the ice. 5:49 left, second period. 30 seconds left on the Bushy minor. MVU getting it up ice now with LaRush. Ryan LaRush at the blue line, enters the zone. LaRush trying to stick handle around the outside of Bushy. Made a good defensive effort on the far side of the ice. Welch now skating out of his own zone, feathering a pass, looking for Logan Grimes. He's into the offensive zone now with 5:25 left, second period. Grimes taken out of the play. Arms are going to stay down once again. MVU breaking out of their own zone. 2-on-2 developing here as LaRush has the puck on his stick. LaRush on the outside of the zone. Now penalty has expired. We're back to even strength. Puck up top. Dennett tried to get that one down deep. LaRush has that one go off his stick. Choquette playing some good defense down in the near corner with 5:04 left, second period. Puck at the blue line. Dennett has it there. He'll backhand it down deep. Try to start the cycle for MVU. Choquette deep inside his own zone, behind his own cage with 4:53 left, second period. Win. I'm running out of gas here.
I don't blame him. And it isn't because of MVU's pressure with a 2-man advantage. I don't know if they had any shots. But
Welch has the puck inside the offensive zone. Turned over there as Bushy, fresh out of the box, has the puck inside the offensive zone. Now at neutral ice with 4.5 minutes left, second period. Bushy right back up ice, in over the blue line, working on Nick Bissett. Feathering a pass towards the center of the ice. It's cut out there by Dennett. Dennett pushing that one out to neutral ice. It's taken here by Stevens. The freshman will get that one down deep with 4:15 left, second period. Bissett around the outside of his own cage, down into the near corner. Cut out neatly there by Sweeney. MVU's going to get their first penalty of the game here.
Roughing. Well,
as Milton will get their first power play. Dennett is going to go to the box. 2 minutes for a rough. So with 4:08 left, second period, and Milton leading by 3 goals, they'll be on the power play.
I think it's Bissett's going in. Yeah. Yeah, well, if Milton plays their power play like they did their penalty kill, the 5-on-3, they'll probably score 4 goals here. It's got to be frustrating. The 5-on-3, they look better 5-on-4 than they did 5-on-3.
Just a couple of wasted opportunities for MVU on the power play. But, you know, again, those are things that you have to correct here down the stretch, especially in the position that you're in.
Yeah, and
Choquette took a shot. Good save by Fournier as he got a piece of that one. 4 minutes left, second period. LaRush shorthanded over the blue line. Ryan LaRush takes a shot from behind. Arms are going to stay down. Connolly takes a shot. That one went just high of target. Connolly with another shot. Good save by Philbrook as he's had to make 2 saves shorthanded. 3:42 left, second period. Connolly playing some defense at neutral ice. He'll get that one back down deep. Keeler, cross-ice pass with a quick outlet pass over to Brody Allard. Allard inside his own zone, snapping a pass towards Choquette, who's in over the blue line. He'll get that one down deep and chase in after it with 3.5 minutes left, second period. Puck along the sideboards, taken down deep. Choquette now behind the cage, working on Renaudet. MVU not able to clear the zone as Keeler keeps it alive there. On the backhand, Keeler gets it to his forehand, takes a shot. Fournier had that one momentarily, not able to corral the rebound. And Milton takes it away. 3:07 left, second period. MVU will relieve the pressure with under a minute left in the Bassett Minor.
They just had 3 shots in a row there, and that gives them 8 for the period. So, but they had 3 shots on that one sequence.
Keeler through neutral ice, still on the power play. Good stick check at the blue line by Sullivan King. MVU chipping that one back out to neutral ice. Gathered by Rock, gets that one over to Choquette. Cross-ice pass, Ledoux cuts that one out. He'll get that one down the ice smartly with 30 seconds left on the Bassett Minor.
And they got 2-on-1.
Right out in front as Ledoux was on the doorstep, not able to put that one home. Shot from the point. Saved and held on by Philbrook. Trading shorthanded opportunities for both of these teams. We haven't seen much power play action, but we've seen a lot of shorthanded opportunities.
I don't know if Milton went on a line change. I see the puck going down the ice. I see 2 MVU players. When Milton, I looked around to where anybody else from Milton there.
I turned around to look at the clock. You said 2-on-1. I had to snap back real quick. A little snap back to reality for me. 2.5 minutes left, second period.
And Ben was left alone on the back door, just going to handle it. It was a hard pass to him, but a good setup.
Bushy out of his own end, in over the blue line. Bushy has it there, losing the puck to Sullivan King, throwing it back out to neutral ice. Luke Bushy getting it up to Keeler. Keeler with a cross-ice pass to the near side of the ice. Dennett's going to bang that one off the boards. That one's going to go the length of the ice, killing off the rest of the Bassett Minor. 2 minutes left, second period. Milton still leading 4-1. Messier down low, takes a hit there from Welch.
Messier had Bo Reynolds in front.
Reynolds dancing down below the goal line, trying to get it back out in front. Philbrook was able to get a piece of that one. Chevalier at the blue line, getting it over to Dennett on the near side of the ice. He takes a shot. That one was tipped down in front, just went wide. 1:42 left, second period. Reynolds, here in the late stages of the second period, takes a hit there from Bushy. Still has the puck on his stick. Reynolds surveying the territory in front of him, gets it over to the far side of the ice. Chevalier down from the blue line, has his pocket picked by Keeler. Keeler gets that one out to neutral ice with under 90 seconds left in the second period. Brock Bushy inside his own defensive end, banging a pass off the boards. Dennett collects there with 1:15 left, second period. Dennett dancing around inside his own defensive end. Long lead pass. Messier and Belrose. Belrose can't handle the pass as it was a 2-on-0. Coming back the other way. 1:05 left, second period. Dennett snaps a shot. We're going to get another penalty against Milton here in the late stage of this second period.
It's Belrose.
Belrose is going?
A stupid penalty down on the backboards. Came up on, were we going to call roughing?
I didn't hear the whistle until Philbrook.
Roughing.
I didn't hear the whistle until Philbrook, so thank you for correcting me.
Yeah. The puck left, and Belrose went in and hit him high. Guys, you're down 3 goals, and that's 200 feet from your net. Well, I shouldn't say nothing. Milton's done it this whole period, and they've ended up scoring a shorthanded goal.
Well, and we've seen more shorthanded action than we have power play action in this game, and that goes for both sides.
Yep.
Offensive zone draw, one back by Milton. Bushy at the point on the near side of the ice, gets that one down to Choquette. Under 60 ticks of the clock left. Choquette around the outside of the zone, gets it back up top to Keeler. Keeler skip pass over to Bushy. Bushy on the near side of the ice, gets that back up top. Grimes will get that one over to Keeler. Cross-ice pass. LaRush got a piece of that one. Foot race after this one. Bushy will be the first one there at neutral ice. 38 seconds left, second period. 1 minute and 35 seconds left on the Belrose Minor. Puck on the far side of the ice. MVU can't clear the zone as Keeler keeps it alive there. Keeler on top of the zone takes a shot right on Fournier. He'll hold on to that one. No rebound given up. 27 seconds left, second period. And we'll get another offensive zone draw here for the Yellow Jackets.
If I was MVU, I would make sure I knew where Keeler was, because that man is a magician. He's either shooting that goal or setting somebody up, and his hands are that good. And he's been playing this side. No, he's going to play center now. I think he probably plays 30 minutes a game.
Choquette down low, getting it over to Keeler, right up top, shot, score! As Allard had good position in front of the net on Carter White. He stuffs that one home. It's a power play goal for the Yellow Jackets, and they lead 5-1 with 21 seconds left in the second period.
Again, Keeler's either scoring or setting somebody up. That time he set somebody up. But MVU had a guy in front right with him. That shot didn't come much past the top of the blue paint. There's no reason the stick shouldn't have been under that man.
We talked about it in the pregame. I pointed out Brody Allard. For a freshman, he just takes a lot of space on the ice. And you know what? He used his body to get positioning in front of the blue paint. Yep. Credit to him. He made that play possible.
Yep. And it was a bang-bang play. But, boy.
Gover avoids a hit there. 7 seconds left, second period. MVU with one final rush. Here comes Young taking a shot. That was blocked down by Brock Bushy. That will do it for the end of period number 2, which saw 3 goals by Milton, and they now lead 5-1. And just kind of it started at the beginning of the period. That I want to say lackadaisical effort from MVU to start the period. They went down 2 quick goals just like that. Yep. And it's hard to overcome mentally that kind of a break.
It is, especially when you had the pressure they did and not get rewarded for it. If they get rewarded on a couple of them, well, no, this is a pretty good game. But every time they'd have a good bunch of play, almost score, Milton would come out and get one on one shot. I ended up 10 shots for Milton and 15 for MVU, and Milton had 3 shots on one sequence and didn't score. So MVU had plenty of shots, they had plenty of chances to score. But if you look back, go back to Keeler's goal that hit the inside of the post. If that's 2-3 inches to the right, it don't go in. So things have gone right for Milton. I'm not saying they're lucky and MVU's unlucky, but things have gone right for Milton, and they haven't gone right for MVU. As I say, we watched up here where there 3 or 4 great chances to score, and they just didn't go in.
I want to go back to that play by Brock Bushy for the Milton Yellow Jackets. He picked a pass off at the blue line. Dennett tried to clear the zone, tried to bang a pass off the boards. It was not high off the glass like you talk about all the time. It was low off the boards. And Bushy, kind of playing a little cornerback back there on the far side of the ice, picked it up, walked right in, and sniped Fournier. And those are the plays that, especially down the stretch, you can't have as MVU. Those turnovers inside your own zone will kill you every single time.
Yeah, and we talked about, things that aren't statistic. Clearing the puck out of the zone. That's not a statistic, but them are the things you have to do. And on that particular play, he didn't do it. So, and Milton has taken advantage of their chances.
And this MVU team, again, it's always that tale of 2 teams, but MVU, this is the most grit. Since I've been calling MVU hockey, this is the most grit that I've seen out of a team. So if anybody can go into a locker room, even down 4 goals, and come out with some spark, it is this team. They just need to believe in it.
They have to have one go in.
Yes.
How many good chances? Well, as I say, I had them for 15 shots. You get 15 shots, you get at least 1 goal.
Sure.
Normally it's 2. And they outshot them by 5. And Milton had 3 shots to begin the period, and 2 of them went in. How often do you have 3 shots and 2 go in?
Right.
But, and not saying that anything was cheap from the Milton standpoint, but if you only give up 3 shots, 2 of them shouldn't go in. And that's the kind of hole they dug themselves. And the more you press, the harder it gets.
Well, before we take a break, we want to take a moment once again to thank our community sponsors that make all of our live sports coverage possible. Splish Splash Clean and Clear, Northwestern Rehab Services, Notch Vermont, My Healthy Vermont, JC Image, Union Bank, Stone's Auto Repair, St. Albans and East Fairfield, and the Collins Burley Sports and Fitness Center. Once again, if your business would like to help sponsor all of our live coverage, reach out to Paul Snyder at NorthwestAccess.tv or call 802-782-8676. After 2 periods of play, Milton leads MVU 5-1. 15 minutes left for MVU to right the ship. We'll see if they can do it. We'll be back with the third period of action right here on Northwest Access TV. Don't go anywhere. We're back live here on Northwest Access TV. I'm Morgan Stanton, joined alongside by a win parity. MVU trailing Milton 5-1 as we enter the third period of play. And right now, it's the time for MVU to work on the little things that they haven't done to this point, which is not turning the puck over at their own blue line and making those crisp passes through the neutral zone to get into the offensive zone.
And showing everybody on the MVU team a picture of Noah Keeler. And when he is in front of you, you do not fool around with the puck. Because he's just played a great game. And as I say, going in, we knew he was a great player. And he's really showcased it
He's got
tonight.
2 goals here tonight.
And a couple of assists, and they've got 5 goals. So, and he's just a magician with the puck. But boy, when he's the forechecker, do not try to go around that guy. Get it somewhere where he can't reach the puck because he's so quick with his stick, and he's made MVU pay tonight.
Well, the same thing can happen for MVU that happened for Milton at the start of that second period. The first 3 shots that they had, 2 of them went in. The same thing can happen if you're MVU, and you have to understand that it starts with getting shots on goal.
Yeah, and a little bit of puck luck would help the boys, but right now you just have to play a good, solid period. If you win the game or not, the chances are you're not. You're 4 goals down. But win the period and, do some things, because whoever plays MVU next, of course it's Harwood, so they probably don't care. But if they see Milton beat you 9-1, maybe it'd be a good thing. Might make them overconfident. But MVU really has not played that bad a game to be down 5-1.
No, they've had a majority of the goals, the shots on goal.
Yeah, and especially that second period, they outshot them 15-10. Milton got 4 goals and MVU didn't get any.
Keeler tried to get that one towards the center of the ice. Gagne harassed at the blue line. MVU skating out of their own end. Connolly had it there, backhands it into the offensive zone with 14:44 left, third period. Puck's going to go all the way down the ice. Icing will be the call, so the face-off will come back down inside Milton territory with 14:41 left here in the third period.
And we haven't talked about this. The game I saw him play here, MVU had to win 75% of the face-offs. Maybe that's why Keeler's playing center sometimes. They haven't won 75% of them tonight. I don't know if they won half of them. No, they won that one.
Reynolds wins that one back. Messier took a shot that hit a body in front. Bushy got in the way. Reynolds skating back towards the center of the ice. Got knocked down for his troubles. Bassett's going to get that one back down deep. 14.5 minutes left, third period. Puck at the blue line. Held in by Renadette momentarily, but it's taken here by Choquette. Choquette through center ice and over the blue line on the near side of the ice. Dropping it off, looking for Keeler. White skating out of his own end, turning it over there as Bushy will throw it right back down the length of the ice. 14-13 left, third period. Renadette collecting behind his own net. Surveying the territory in front of him, looks for an outlet pass. Keeler was in on the defense. That one's going to go all the way down. Icing will be the call. 14:02 left, third period. We're going to set up for an offensive zone draw here for the Yellow Jackets.
And I see Adam has moved Carter White up to offense. Maybe give him a few shifts there, see what he can do.
Can't hurt at this point.
No, then they've got a couple of their defensemen back playing today. So Ben Ledoux is back, and Carter White's the other one.
Reynolds will take the draw in against Grimes. Young skating out of his own end and over the red line. Young has the blue line, trying to get that one towards the front of the net. It's punched around by Grimes. Deep inside his own zone, dodging a check there. Rock and Gaudio playing a little pitch and catch at neutral ice with 13:44 left, third period. Puck down low. Stevens trying to chip that one around. Grimes going to be the first one there. Snapping a pass to the center of the ice. Rock has it through center ice. Grimes in the near side of the ice. Takes a shot. That one was blockered aside by Fournier. Gaudio can't handle the pass there. Grimes, that's in the center of the ice. Dropping it off. Bushy going to get that one down deep. Milton has a delayed penalty, so as soon as MVU touches the puck, they're going to cut a rut to the box here with 13:18 left, third period. Milton is going to go back on the power play. They already have one power play goal in this game.
This is not a good plan here. I didn't see the penalty. At least I'm hoping it was in the defensive zone. You're down.
I didn't see what the call was either, but
down.
it's Sullivan King is going to sit for 2.
You're down 4 goals. You really don't need to play them 4-on-5.
So Keeler's going to take the offensive draw in against LaRoche. LaRush going to win that one off to the sideboards, trying to push that one down the ice. He's effective in doing that. MVU gets it down the length of the ice, 13:09 left third period. Bushy with a hot pass from Philbrook. Bushy has the puck at neutral ice. LaRush with a nice back check, cutting that one out. MVU able to put it right back down. Foot race after this one. Choquette will be the first one there. Banking a pass off the boards. Bushy inside his own zone. Dropping it off for Allard, who has a power play goal. The last power play goal for Milton. Puck at the blue line. Now at neutral ice. Welch skating up ice on the near side. Welch takes a bump for his troubles as Connolly negates him from the play. Ledoux going to throw it the length of the ice. 12:37 left third period. MVU able to get it down. Philbrook has to play it there. Keeler deep inside his own zone, around the outside of his own net. Keeler with a head full of steam. He's right up ice now, over the blue line on the far side. Keeler right out in front, looking for the hat trick. Good save by Fournier as he got the stick on that one. Keeler still dancing around inside the offensive zone. Skip pass over to Bushy. Couldn't tee that one up. 12:15 left third period. Milton on the power play. Welch, good play there by Newhall as he got the stick in the way of that one. MVU throws it the length of the ice right on Philbrook. Has to make a save. 12:03. Newhall and Keeler getting involved in front of the MVU bench. They're both going to sit. Newhall and Keeler were going at it for a good 30 seconds in front of the bench. So both of them are going to sit. Matching minors, I would assume. 2 minutes apiece for roughing or unsportsmanlike. Take your pick.
I think that's a kind of a frustration thing right there. Keeler's burned them all night. And so when you have a chance to hit a guy like that, you hit him. Sometimes legal, sometimes not.
So I think the discussion might be here. Newhall might be getting an extra 2.
This one MVU needs.
So as they sort this one out, 12:01 left third period. Milton still leading 5-1. They're on the power play right now as there's 43 seconds left on the original penalty to Sullivan King. So it will stay just that. Matching minors for Newhall and Keeler. So it's still just a power play for Milton. Welch into the offensive zone, taking a bump from Gover. Dennett will be the first one there. 11:49 left third period. Dennett around the outside, throwing it towards the near side of the ice. That one will escape the zone. Logan Grimes collects just inside his own blue line with 11 minutes and 40 seconds left third period. Grimes through center ice and over the blue line. Still has the puck on his stick now as he skates to the near side of the ice, working on Chevalier. Chevalier getting in the way of that one. Grimes maintaining possession there. Down deep now is Brock Bushy. Bushy in the far corner, dropping it up top. Now Welch has it on his stick. Makes a nice move there. Welch cutting towards net. Takes a shot. Gloved and held on by Fournier. No rebound given up. 11:15 left third period. We're back to even strength. Line changes coming over for both sides.
Okay, if MVU is going to do anything, it has to be very soon because there's only 11 minutes left in this game. And so far, they haven't put much of a push on Milton. Of course, they've been short-handed part of it. But time to get the kinks out.
Face-off won by MVU. Bissett taken out of the play. Renadette throwing it towards the near side of the ice, looking for Connolly. 3-on-2 developing here. Connolly through center ice. In over the blue line. Connolly has it there, leaving it for LaRoche. LaRoche shot! Oh, he sat right on top of it!
It didn't go in!
Oh, my gosh! Ryan Philbrook, give that man a medal, because I'm telling you what, he has played an amazing game here in this one. 11 minutes left third period, and he sits right down on top of that one. I can't believe how many saves that young man has had tonight.
I can't believe he saved that one because there was a lot of room in the 5-hole, and we saw it go right between the pads.
I wanted a goal call so bad. Gagne, short side, takes a shot. Another save by Philbrook. Second chance opportunity, and Philbrook equal to that one. 10:47 left third period. LaRoche down low on the far side of the ice, looking out in front. Connolly takes a shot. Philbrook, another save by Philbrook. MVU, what do you have to do to get a goal in this one? 10.5 minutes left third period.
Well, we got a slashing penalty to Milton.
Ryan Philbrook, the junior, has absolutely stood on his head tonight. Hats off to that man. He is just seeing the puck all over.
In close, from outside, he's played a really solid game.
Dad just looked up at me and said, "That's my boy." Face off to the left side of Philbrook. Puck up top. Renadette over to Gagne on the far side of the ice. He'll get that one down deep. Chased in after by Stevens. Stevens throws it back up to the point. Gagne there, feathering a pass over to LaRoche. 10-15 left, third period. 1 minute and 43 seconds left on the Sweeney Minor. LaRoche around the outside. He's taken out.
Give him the puck.
As soon as Milton touches the puck, takes a shot on goal. Rock is going to touch up. We're going to get another penalty to Milton, so it'll be a 5-on-3 power play for MVU for 1 minute and 32 seconds. You can't say that MVU hasn't had their opportunities in this one, especially on the power play.
They had a full minute of 5-on-3 the first period. I don't think they had a shot.
Have to get one here with 10:03 left, third period. LaRoche going to take the draw against Bushy. One back to the point. Dennett on the near side of the ice. He takes a shot. That one was labeled for the upper corner, but just went wide. Gagne leaves it up top. Renadette takes a shot. Seen all the way by Philbrook as he got the stick on that one. Dennett right up top. Tipped down in front. Another save by Philbrook. One-time opportunity. Hit Messier in the back, and Milton able to relieve the pressure as they put that one down the ice with 9:34 left, third period. 60 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Messier with a head full of steam, dropping it off there. Dennett in over the blue line, setting up shop on the near side of the ice. Dennett has it there. Cutting back towards the center of the ice, gets it over to Gagne. Gagne, cross-ice pass looking for Messier, cutting towards the center of the ice. 9:13 left, third period. Messier around the outside of the zone, gets it over to Gagne. Centering pass over to Renadette. He takes a shot. Philbrook made the save on that one. Milton able to relieve the pressure once again. 9 minutes left, third period. 30 seconds left in the 5-on-3.
That's exactly where you want to put it, and it came right off his mask on that one.
Dennett right back up ice for MVU. In over the blue line. Dennett setting up shop there. Gets it over to Gagne. Snap pass looking for Bissett in the center of the ice. Back over to Gagne.
Guys, put the puck on your stick, not on your backhand.
LaRoche down low. Getting it back up top.
Like
one-time opportunity. That one flipped up on Gagne. Goes up and out of play. 5 seconds left on the 5-on-3. 8:36 left, third period.
And you can't fault MVU. You say, they didn't score on the 5-on-3. They didn't, but boy, they could have. And Philbrook has just played an outstanding game. And you talk about a goalie stealing a game for you. I realize when you're ahead by 4 goals, maybe he ain't stealing the game for you. But boy, they've had opportunities to put more than one goal on the board.
MVU 5-on-4 now.
Keeler's back on the ice.
The first penalty has expired. Puck in the near corner. Reynolds has it there. Looking out in front. That one was blocked down. Bissett over to Belrose. Can't handle there. Here comes Keeler.
There you go.
Keeler working there. Sliding a pass looking for Welch in the center of the ice. That one was just a bit ahead of him. 8:10 left, third period. MVU right back up ice.
You better get it before it gets to the line.
I think Milton's going back to the box. Keeler's going to go to the box. 2 minutes. No, it's not going to be Keeler. I'm sorry. 2 minutes for cross-checking. He pointed right at Keeler. I'm not really sure why he looked at Keeler.
The last time Keeler got a penalty, he tried to go hide in the corner so nobody would see him. Oh, I think it's number 16.
All right, so Welch is going to go to the box. 2 minutes for a cross-check. So MVU is going to have 1 second of 5-on-3. Enough time for a draw and a shot.
Watch for the guy coming out of the box.
Stalemate off the draw. Power play for MVU. Cross ice pass. Down in the near corner. Reynolds trying to get that one there. Bushy's going to throw it to an empty point. That one's going to go all the way down the ice with 7:48 left, third period. Puck down deep. Bissett setting up shot behind his own net. 7:43 left, third period. 1 minute and 36 seconds left on the Welch Minor. Reynolds on the near side of the ice and over the blue line. He's taken out of the play by Bushy. Puck at the blue line. Bissett has it there on the near side of the ice right in front of the Milton bench. Bissett, got to be careful there. Stick handling. Bushy was lying in wait. Puck in the far corner. Belrose has it there. Centering pass turned over here. Here comes Keeler taking a long lead pass. That one just went off his stick as Bushy was trying a little beer league play to get it to him. 7:08 left third period. Centering pass cut out by Connolly. Right back up ice. That's turned over at neutral ice where Killian Choquette had it at his own blue line. Bushy deep inside his own territory with 6:56 left third period. 51 seconds left on the Welch Minor. Here comes Dennett through center ice. A.J. Dennett with the puck on his stick on the near side of the ice. Dennett has it there. Centering pass just went off Messier's stick and just went wide. Here comes Keeler. Keeler working on Gagne. Keeler has the puck on his stick. Centering pass, taking a shot through his legs. And he just pushed that one wide. 6.5 minutes left third period. What a nice move there by Noah Keeler, but MVU right back up ice with 23 seconds left on the power play. LaRoche around the outside of the cage into the far corner. On the far side of the ice, drops it back to the blue line. Gagne spinning a pass towards the center of the ice, is taken here by Anthony Gaudio. And then all alone, here comes Keeler. Keeler, shot, score! Throw down the hats as that's a hat trick for Noah Keeler.
And another shorthanded goal.
6:13 left. Third period, Milton leads 6-1 on another shorthanded goal by the Yellow Jackets.
And Keeler, I'm sure he don't play every game like this or he'd have 300 points. But boy, is he putting on a show tonight. You just got to hand it to the guy. His hands and feet are so quick, and his transition, as soon as Milton touches the puck, he's gone. And everybody on their team is looking for him. But
9 seconds of power play time left for MVU. Stalemate off the draw. Taken here by Grimes. He'll bang that one down the ice and effectively killing off the rest of the power play for MVU. Just north of 6 minutes left here, third period. Milton leads 6-1. MVU deep inside their own end. Outlet pass misses everybody. Coming back to get this one now is Howard, the freshman inside his own zone. Banking a pass towards the far side of the ice. Grimes can't handle that one as Renedek keeps it alive for MVU momentarily. Pinching down after this one is Carter White. Battle along the sideboards. Grimes still with the puck on his stick. Dancing around deep inside his own zone, working on Messier. Puck down low. MVU's going to go to the box. I think Messier's going to get the penalty.
he got both of them, I think. If he keeps that up, he'll get in on the sportsmanlike too.
So Messier's going to get going to go to the box. 2 minutes for a hold. Grimes is going to go to the box. 2 minutes for roughing after he was hauled down by Messier. So 5:28 left third period. We'll have matching minors, skate 5 aside. Those two will sit for 2 minutes. Sullivan King is out there for MVU, and he's settling in to take the draw.
Have you noticed, as much as I have, MVU has tried about 25 backhanded passes, and I don't think one of them hasn't been intercepted by Milton.
Oh, and they've all been no-look passes, too.
Yeah, and especially in your own end, these backhanded, I never was a fan of backhanded passes anyways.
Scrum at the blue line. MVU not able to keep it in as Belrose has to collect at neutral ice. 5:09 left third period. Puck on the far side of the ice. Colby Young working there. The senior has the puck on his stick, throwing a pass towards the center of the ice. It's cut out by Brock Bushy. Bushy skating out of his own end. Cross-ice pass. Looking for Brody Allard, the freshman, chasing in after this one. Ledoux will be the first one there, chipping that one along to the near side of the ice. Bushy chipping down from the blue line. Here comes MVU. Ledoux from a defensive position gets it over to Belrose. That one's just out of his reach, down into the far corner. 4:42 left third period. Sweeney throwing that one towards the near side of the ice. Chasing in after this one is Allard. Allard inside his own defensive end. Trying to get it out to neutral ice. He's successful in that. It's picked up at the blue line by Riley Sweeney. In over the blue line. Sweeney has it on the near side of the ice. Backhanded pass. Nobody home. Dennett takes the puck away from him. Feathering a pass up ice. Now Wyatt Belrose. In over the blue line on the far side of the ice. Belrose cutting to the center of the ice. Takes a shot. That one went wide. King, the first one there, looking to set up shop for MVU, but it's taken away here by Boucher. He throws that one towards the center of the ice. Dennett into the offensive zone. He's taken out of the play by Tenney. Bushy skating up ice. Luke Bushy gets that one down deep, takes a hit for his troubles. Two of them exchange a couple of words. We're under 4 minutes left. Third period. Gover's going to go to the box now. And this is what happens in a 6-1 game.
Yep.
And you see it more in boys hockey than you do in girls hockey, but tempers flare very quickly when a game is out of hand, and that's exactly what's happening. And in a situation like this, you have 2 games left in the season. You can't hurt your team any worse by taking a penalty that's going to kick you out for the next game.
Exactly.
This is where cooler heads have to prevail. And again, I understand you're down 5 goals, but you have to be able to play with a little bit of mental fortitude to say, okay, listen, I can hurt my team worse than I can right now.
And you're not going to get 5 goals in one play. You've got to one at a time, patience. And there was a lot of discussion there. I'm not sure. Well, it only has 2 minutes up there.
So Ledoux's going to go to the box. 2 minutes for roughing, I assume. I didn't see the call. I should never assume, right? But that's based on everything that has been transpiring here in the last little bit. I would say roughing is a pretty safe call.
When you check somebody, you're not supposed to have your hands up around their head. And Ledoux did on that one. So, they're going to call that. Lucky they're not getting called for hits to the head, because that is a 5. And, there's no need of it. I know these guys have made you look, I won't say make you look bad, but MVU really hasn't looked that bad. They just can't capitalize. But on the other hand, you shouldn't be giving up 6 goals to anybody, So
not at this stage in the season. And
no,
it's just, again, if they play a game like they did the first 5 minutes of that first period, they're 17-0.
Yeah,
I don't think there's anybody that can stick with them if they play play a game the way they did the first 5 minutes.
Yeah,
but
and again, we've talked about consistency, and this team is a good example of inconsistency. And although tonight, we've said people alone in front of the net not picking them up, I haven't seen a lot of that. I've seen a couple. They scored on them. Matter of fact, they've scored on 2 of them. But it ain't like it's been 10 times. So they've done a better job at that. But Keeler has just tied these guys right up in a knot. He's just so quick. And they keep watching his stick. But he's so fast. I don't know if one guy can stay with him. That's why I say, when you play that guy, you almost have to play him 2 at a time. Because he's that shifty.
Milton on the power play here with 3:50 left, third period. Bushy along the sideboards, gets it back up top. Keeler on top of the zone, gets it back over to Bushy. That one's down low now. Choquette has it down below the red line. In the near corner, gets it over onto the near side, now to Bushy. Looking for a skip pass there, still has the puck on his stick. Cross-ice pass, Welch let that one go one time.
Wow.
That one just went high. 3:27 left, third period. Keeler on the near side of the ice, pitching down from the blue line. Keeler cross-ice pass, right on the doorstep was Choquette. Puck in the high slot, MVU able to clear the zone, relieving the pressure momentarily for 3:15 left, third period. Bushy banking a pass out to center ice. Burke has the puck on his stick. It's dropped off now. Choquette inside his own zone. Choquette dropping it off there. Keeler has the puck at his own blue line, feathering a pass towards the far blue line. MVU cut that one out. That's going to go off of LaRoche, up and out of play. We'll get another stoppage of play with 2:58 left, third period, and 1 minute and 5 seconds left on the Ledoux minor.
That went right off LaRoche's helmet.
I saw him duck, and then...
Then all of a sudden the puck was in the screen.
Face-off just outside MVU territory. LaRoche and Bushy take the draw. Bushy winning it back there. Welch in over the blue line on the far side, working on Gagne. Welch sets up shop on top of the zone. He'll get that one over to Keeler. Cross-ice pass looking for Bushy. A one-time opportunity. That one's cut out. Feathering a pass here. Here comes LaRoche. LaRoche just had that one go off his stick. Down inside the near corner. Working there with Keeler. Keeler taking the puck away from him with 2:35 left, third period. Keeler out of his own zone and over the blue line. Cuts to the center of the ice, trying to get that one in front of the net. It was cut out by NBU. Dennett up ice. Dennett. Over to LaRoche, takes a shot. Good save by Philbrook. Shot, score! Gagne, short-handed, puts it by Philbrook. It's 6-2 as Gagne gets a short-handed goal for MVU.
And still, nothing has come easy for MVU. They needed 3 good shots to finally score on that guy. And then it's because they had 3 guys. You know, usually when you're man short, you don't have 3 guys down in front of the goalie, but it worked for him that time. But, you know, Dennett did a good job protecting the puck, getting it into the zone, and drawing everybody over to him. Took a shot, bounced out, another guy hit the goalie, bounced out, and then finally Gagne knocked it in on the back door.
So Gagne's going to get his 10th of the season. 6-2 is the Milton lead with 2:17 left, third period. Face-off won by Milton. Boucher throws that one down deep. Dennett, deep inside his own zone, bangs that one off the glass and all the way down. Philbrook's going to have to come out and play this one. He'll stop it there. Keeler behind his own net. 2 minutes left, third period. 7 seconds left on the Ladue minor. Keeler outside of his own zone. Keeler feathering a pass, looking for Bushy out of the far blue line. MVU cut that one out. Here comes Dennett. Dennett picking that one up. Now Reynolds on the far side of the ice, getting it over the blue line. Right out to Messier. Messier takes a shot. That one went up high and just went wide. Right here. Bushy taking that one away from Carter White. Bushy trying to get a backhanded pass towards the center of the ice. Bushy still with the puck on his stick. Looking out in front as Boucher was right there. Keeler took a shot. That one just went wide with 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Third period. Puck on the far side of the ice. One-time opportunity by Choquette. Fournier able to make the save. Puck down low. 70 seconds left. Third period. Battle along the backboard. Choquette getting involved there. Dennett takes it away from here. Reynolds skating out of his own end, trying to backhand a pass out to neutralize. It's taken away from him. Here comes Reynolds. Reynolds on the far side of the ice and over the blue line. Bo Reynolds. Push that one just wide of target. Puck on the near side of the ice. White battling down with Bushy. 48 seconds left, third period. Milton not able to clear the zone as MVU keeps that one in. Messier chasing in the far corner. 41 seconds left, third period. Messier cutting towards the center of the ice. Keeler has it there, dropping it off for Welch at neutral ice. Getting that one up to Choquette on the far side of the ice. He whips a pass to the near side of the ice. Keeler trying to get it back to the center of the ice. 30 seconds left, third period. Choquette dropping it off there. Shot by Maynard, that just went wide. 21 seconds left. Here comes White. White in over the blue line. White can't make the shot on that one. 13 seconds left. Maynard out of his own zone. And with 5 seconds left, the horn will sound, signaling the end of this one. Yellow Jackets are going to improve to 7-9-1, 4-6-1 in Division II hockey. MVU is going to fall to 8-10 and 4-6 in the division. Hugs all around for Ryan Philbrook as he played a sensational game between the pipes for Milton. Can't take anything away from that young man.
I have MVU with 35 shots now, whether that's official or not, and Milton had 24.
You know, good breaks or not, again, can't say enough about Ryan Philbrook and the way that he played for the Yellow Jackets. That was an exceptional performance by that young man.
Yeah, you and me both thought that one going 5-hole was in. I mean, we could see the back of the net through his pads, and the puck goes through his legs, and so somehow he sits on it. A lot of women.
Listen, you know what? If I could tell my son to sit down that quickly, you know what I mean? He sat down so fast on top of that puck, kept it out of the net, and you know, if a couple more breaks, you're right, but there was nothing getting by that young man tonight.
No, Keeler's the offensive star, and you know, he'll get his name in the paper and all this. But really, if you look back at this game, and you have 35 shots on you, and the other team only scores 2 goals, you really got to hand it to the goalie. And Milton at time looked pretty sloppy, but they hurt themselves with penalties. If I was their coach, I would say, guys, we can't take. They had to take at least 8 penalties, maybe 10, and you just can't do that. This time of year, you can't give the other team. Although, you know, the odd thing is, MVU probably played better shorthanded than they did with 5 people.
Yeah. And
they had 2 5-on-3s. The first one, I don't think they had a shot on goal. The second 5-on-3, yes, they moved the puck around. They had some great shade, and that's where Philbrook stood tall and shut him down. But if you'd asked me if this was going to be a 6-2 game, I would have said no. But Milton took advantage of their chances to score. MVU couldn't buy one. And typical, the last, I don't know, 30 seconds or whatever, a puck comes down to Ryan LaRoche, who would have been in all alone, just barely out of his reach.
Yep.
You know, if that's on his stick, maybe he scores. But it was like that the whole time for MVU. And I didn't count how many backhanded passes they had in their defensive zone that ended up on Milton sticks. I'm not a fan of backhand passes, especially in the defensive zone. The offensive zone, well, if it don't go well for you, you're still not in your own zone. So, I don't know. MVU's got 2 games left, and Harwood's going to be a real tough game. Burlington, they played them even. They won one, they've lost one. I don't know. This has got to be disappointing for them guys to put 35 shots on goal and get 2 goals. But you run into a goalie like that, if anybody can steal a game for you, it's a goalie. And,
and MVU's on the road for the next 2 games, too.
Right.
They finished the season on the road. And again, that Harwood game coming up on February 19th, no easy task.
No. Harwood's the second best team in the division. And Milton beat Harwood. But then, again, Milton lost to Harwood 6-2 Wednesday. So I'm a guy that looks at scores too much, I think. It depends on who shows up. It depends on how the puck bounces for you. Is that pass on somebody's stick or is it behind them? There's a million things that go on during a hockey game that can determine the outcome. And I think all of them went against MVU, but I don't want to sit up here and cry and say, well, they were unlucky, blah, blah, blah. Milton didn't play a good game. No, Milton played a great game.
Yes.
And they put 6 on the board, and, there's a couple of them I think Andrew would like to have back, but still, they put 6 on the board. So it's hard to win a game if you've got to score 7 goals, especially this time of year. So.
Well, before we sign off, we want to take one more opportunity to thank our community sponsors that make all of our live sports coverage possible. Splish Splash Clean and Clear, Northwestern Rehab Services, Notch Vermont, My Healthy Vermont, JC Image, Union Bank, Stone's Auto Repair, St. Albans and East Fairfield, and the Collins Burley Sports and Fitness Center. If your business would like to help sponsor all of our live coverage, reach out to Paul Snyder at northwestaccess.tv or call 802-782-8676. We'd also like to take another opportunity to thank Northwestern Counseling and Support Services and the Afterglow Foundation. These 2 organizations have been working to prevent suicide deaths in our community. If you are concerned about yourself or a loved one, there are people in our community that can help. Reach out to NCSS 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on its confidential emergency services line at 802-524-6554. Then press 1, or you can always call or text 988. 1 call, 1 text, or 1 chat could save a life. As always, we want to thank Brian DeWicki on camera. I say it all the time. Going to say it one more time, maybe a couple more times this season, if you don't mind, Brian. You make my job so much easier up here by following all the action on the ice, and tonight was no different. End-to-end action, and you stayed right with it, and we appreciate everything that you do. Alan Cunningham, who monitors all these games live, sometimes there's 3-4 games going on a night, and he's got to make sure everything goes off without a hitch. So we thank Alan for everything that he does to keep Northwest Access TV up and running and to bring all this live action to wherever you are. Such a great service that this station provides. And again, as always, I'm proud to be a part of this organization. So for everybody at Northwest Access TV, for Win Parity, I'm Morgan Stanton. We will see you next time right here on Northwest Access TV. Have a good night.